before I said it. We're
Mhm.
live, pal.
We're live, pal. I didn't even know we weren't live.
Oh well, we aren't. We weren't, but we are now. So we
I
missed
can't
the
believe the
whole
people missed out on that.
on the
We're not even going
jerk.
to let them know what happened.
All right, I won't tell them we were talking about the Jerky Boys then.
Yeah. We won't say anything about the Jerky Boys, and we won't say anything bad about anyone.
Well, we might say something bad about somebody. I'm
Maybe.
not sure.
We have an hour and approximately 10 minutes to say things that may or may not be bad about people.
And tomorrow we got a whole,
Oh,
however
shoot.
long we do the preview show for it, we might say
Yeah.
something bad about somebody. So
SummerSlam at noon. Eastern
noon
time?
Eastern time, noon Eastern
Noon
time,
Eastern time.
11 Central time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. If you live over there where Glenn lives, which is British summertime, and I like that better. I like that better than anything we have in the United States.
Do they change it based on the season? Do they call it British wintertime during
It's
winter?
called Greenwich Mean Time
Ooh,
in the
okay.
winter. Yeah, and then it's called British summertime in the summer, which I like that better. That's better than fucking daylight saving time. Set
Yeah,
that
it's
clock to back.
stupid.
Which I think they're doing rid of that. So like the next when you drop back an hour, that's it.
So we're
It would be
dropped back for good. We're
yeah.
stuck in that time forever.
That's good though, because I like the drop back better than the go forward. I don't know why, but I do.
So wait, that means we're gonna be. Well, I don't know. It's still okay. We don't need to break down Earth science at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night. So
Yeah, we do.
I don't know if
Yeah, we do.
people are tuning in for that kind of stuff right now.
Not up in here, pal.
I'm not sure if anyone's tuning in for our Earth science reviews.
That's what people listen to this show for.
I feel it. I feel
Earth
it.
science
Somewhat.
reviews.
Speaking of reviews, I've been saving this. I know you give it as -10.
I've never tasted it, but it gets a -10 for me, pal.
This is the Pumpkinville Latte. Oops, wrong way. Pumpkinville Latte. 6.5% pumpkin latte. Normally, you can't probably find these until September, but I don't know. Stores are carrying fall stuff early because people are weirdos like me.
Yeah. It's like when they start putting the Christmas shit out in like fucking September. You're like, what the fuck? It's not. It's only
Yeah.
September.
I'm sure we'll be getting that soon. So
Let's see.
Oh, it has
Let's
a good
watch
smell
your
to
big
it.
old face of disappointment, because that's how I'd feel if I took a drink of that thing.
It's pretty good. It tastes like pumpkin coffee.
Yeah. See, like I like pumpkin bars. I don't like pumpkin pie, but like pumpkin bars, I like. But I don't like pumpkin spice lattes or anything else pumpkin spice besides pumpkin bars. I only like pumpkin bars.
Pumpkin bars, you're talking like the baked good.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Like cream
those
cheese.
are
Usually
good.
put cream cheese frosting on the top. That's some good stuff.
I
Right
mean, I
there.
like all of it, but that is really good. I think we call them pumpkin drops here. I think
Huh.
it's the same exact thing. I'm pretty sure those are just pumpkin bars, but I think they call them pumpkin drops if you're speaking Midwest pumpkin.
So the research department, Glenn is here, and he says this is going to be some superstars tonight, guys. So, well, Glenn, now he says pumpkins shouldn't be in an appearance until October. Well, pal, Glenn, I don't want
Ooh.
to say anything, but we are watching the Halloween episode of 1992 Superstar. So it was October.
See, I planned this, Glenn. I already knew we were going October 1992.
No, he didn't.
No,
He just went to the store and saw his goddamn pumpkin beers and said, "Oh, Brett will hate this."
Pretty much. You retaliated though. You won up to me. I bought pumpkin beer and you broke open a Hollywood Hogan action figure. I was like, "Oh, what is he doing?" I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Why is he opening it?" Listen here, brother.
Now, I'll explain to you the reason why.
You wanted the belt?
I love the look of these figures because they remind me of the figure shock and Glenn says shock and horror. Yeah, I get it. And they remind me of the figures I had when I was a kid. And so I love them so much that I'm gonna buy not all of these because there's like a Bray Wyatt one I don't want, and then there's a Ric Flair one, and I refuse to buy anything Ric Flair for reasons of my own. But they're like a Scott Hall one, they have a Kevin Nash one, they have a Shawn Michaels one. I will be buying
those.
All of those. They all have belts too. The Scott Hall and Kevin Nash have the WCW tag team titles with them.
Now,
And
which
Shawn
Scott?
Michaels.
Oh, I'm
Shawn
sorry.
Michaels has
I
like
didn't
the
want to interrupt you. Is it Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin
oh,
Nash?
yep, Outsider Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
Ooh.
Yep, they have the
Is it a
WCW
two-part
tag.
pack or
I think it just
singles?
comes. I think it's just one. I think it's just singles.
I never saw those.
But I'm gonna get both of those, and they have the Shawn Michaels has like the blue colored strap Intercontinental Championship. And yes, I will be buying all of those, the WF Superstar lines, and I will probably opening them all because I like the way they look so much that I want to take them out of the bag and put the belts on them. And
It's a good looking figure. I saw one at Walmart and
is.
had to get it myself.
It really is.
They
I love it.
had that one. They had the Bray Wyatt, and they had a Honky Tonk one.
See, they have a honky tonk too, but I didn't want to buy that one either. And like he has removable shades, and you can take his. I knew you saw his bandana fly off. That video I made. So yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. I really like this one. Beautiful stuff.
See, they reminded me very much of almost He-Man action figures, but I know that WWF did their own separate He-Man line. Also,
they did. I actually have the ring. I actually have that ring, the Masters of
the Universe ring.
Yeah, I do have the ring.
Cool.
I think I only got it because it was like on sale at Target in the clearance section for like $10, and I was like, oh yeah, why not? Buy for $10.
Can't beat that.
So okay, let me ask you this: what's your rate in review of these Pumpkin Spice beer?
I mean, normally I only rate seltzers, so it's hard to rate beers. Because I think seltzers have a lot more free flow on taste. They usually do taste better than beer. Like you usually know what you're getting with a beer. They usually have a more acquired taste. Where seltzers, you can really work with them, and you can make them taste like a Kit Kat if you wanted, probably.
Or eggnog.
That was a doozy. This pumpkin latte, if I was rating it, I'm gonna give it a. Actually, I'll probably, on the pumpkin scale, 8.5. So I'm going to go high on this one. This is pretty good.
Speaking of high. Anyway.
Speaking of high.
Sorry.
No. The delivery man must have showed up early tonight.
No, I took a 50 milligram edible before we got on this thing, so I'm feeling good. Anyway, sorry.
No. We're talking about pumpkin lattes and covering all the good stuff. Was it a pumpkin edible?
It was not. It had nothing to do with pumpkin. It was chocolate, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's just a chunk of chocolate.
And you imbibed the entire chunk of chocolate.
Yep. Rachel said, "Just take half of it." I said, "No."
Was this pre Hulk Hogan bandana flip or?
No, this was after. This was after.
Okay.
It was funny because I was getting ready to open it. She's like, "Do you want me to take a video?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Don't normally take figures out of the package, but I have to do it for this one because I love the look of those. They remind me of like the old AWA Remco figures, which were a lot like the He-Man ones. So yeah, it's really fucking cool. I can't stop looking at it. I love it. It's fucking awesome.
It's pretty tough. I like it too.
So, Mayor Kent and I, we talked about, we got the big SummerSlam preview show coming up tomorrow. Glenn's going to join us. I got a video. Should we play the video?
Jeff Jarrett? Yes, please play the video.
sorry.
Yeah, we're into it. You
I'm
know, my baby got me wrapped around her little finger.
'cause you
'Cause I'd walk
know.
to hell and back to just to be with her.
I'm just saying, if you tune into the SummerSlam preview show tomorrow, noon Eastern time, 5 p.m. British summertime, you might hear me sing that song. I might sing it. I might sing it for the end of this show. We never fucking know, Mayor. You never
Turn the
fucking know.
lights off, close the door.
He said, I bet the Rollins home is a
Toe tap?
total
Total
madhouse.
Madhouse. Okay. What? I'm not sure what's going on there.
Did
Something
something
going on?
happen? I know I think don't they have like some sort of mystery opponent that he's going to be facing on Sunday? Well, you know what? We're going to talk about this tomorrow, and I don't want to get into it too much right now because it's like we
Yeah, I
just
missed all of SmackDown, so.
I saw a few minutes of it. I did see Jeff Jarrett out there with the Street Profits and the Usos. But I didn't see a whole lot of it either. I watched maybe 10, 15 minutes of it. So
do you think he's going to be there for SUMMER single S LA single M SummerSlam?
Oh yeah, he's the special guest referee for their match.
I know. I just wanted to spell SummerSlam like Jeff Jarrett would.
Oh, after the SN and the U, you lost me. I'm like, I don't even know what he's spelling anymore.
He stopped listening. He tuned me out after SUMM.
That's JEFFJARRETT Jeff Jarrett, the world's greatest singer and the world's greatest wrestler.
Ha! I like his laugh.
Oh, he got super kicked by Jey Uso apparently. Old Seth Rollins. Maybe he'll face the Usos at SummerSlam. I'm just kidding. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna talk about SummerSlam tomorrow. We're not gonna do it right now, so let's get into it, Mayor. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yes, I am.
WWF Superstars,
where we do not cover modern wrestling. We watch mulleted men have 3.5-minute contest.
Not tonight, Mayor. We get a tag team title match tonight, pal.
Ooh, don't spoil it for me now.
I think we already know. We talked about it last week. It's going to be Money Inc. first. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not keeping up kayfabe here. Like I said, it's the October 31st, 1992 edition of Superstars. If you're going to watch us with it, watch it with us. Jesus Christ, words are hard. At a later date, we're going to start from all zeros. If you have the Spotify app, of course, you can watch right there on your Spotify app. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bow.
October 31st, 1992. What were you for Halloween that year, sir?
I want to say 1992. I was Hulk Hogan, I want to say.
Yes. Another one for the Hulkster. I feel like I was too that same year. Maybe not. I don't know.
There was a year when I was a kid, and I don't remember what year it was, but there was like a big snowstorm on Halloween night. And so they canceled Halloween, and we ended up having it like a couple weeks later. And yeah, it was Hulk Hogan.
Nice. Yeah. I like the Hulk. Was it the same costume I have? Maybe.
No, so mine was just like the mask, and then it was like this thing that just went over you. It was like black in the back, but it was just like a Hulk Hogan, like and all the muscles but that was all. Yes, not like yours. Yours is much cooler.
Ooh, we got Gorilla and Bobby here.
Yeah, we got like a split screen.
I wish we could get the audio of Gorilla and Bobby. They always entertain.
Gorilla and Bobby are my all-time favorite commentary team.
They could talk about literally anything. They could talk about
stop?
They could talk how a can opener is used and just be entertaining. Like it wouldn't matter.
Absolutely, yeah. He used to always tell
Will
Bobby,
you stop?
Will you stop? Yeah, they were good.
Back to you, Vince.
I mean, Jesse and Gorilla were good too, but for me, nothing's better than Bobby Heenan and Gorilla.
We got, is this Mo? What was that her name?
Mike McGurk.
Mike McGurk, that's it. Probably part of that $14 million settlement. We're not here for modern wrestling.
Maybe. Here come Money Inc. One of your favorite tag teams.
Very much. I love all of these guys in this group. Jimmy always puts out good stuff. Always looks the part.
Everybody knows Jimmy always puts out. Did you have any of those when you were a kid?
I
didn't either.
Honestly, I can't say that I've ever owned a title belt of any sort, ever. I don't think I
Really?
have.
Never?
Not like a wearable one, like an action figure that maybe came with one. Like,
Right.
my LJN figures, I could probably wear one as a pinky ring or something. But
Oh, hold the
oh
fucking
my
phone here.
goodness,
We got some certified sink pissers on the way to the ring here.
they see sinks and they're ready to piss.
They're ready to piss in them. So Glenn's telling us that it's from 2 venues tonight. It's a simulcast for the title match. So this is like a fucking technology affair in 1992.
I feel like these guys definitely are all like should be in the title picture. These are all Hall of Fame talents here.
So why are the Nasty Boys now mad at Jimmy Hart? I don't get it. Uh-oh.
Because he used to manage them and now he's with Money Inc.
Or maybe he still managed them and they're like, why don't we get a title match, you son of a bitch?
Yeah, I feel like the Nasty Boys are baby facing it here.
Well, yeah, I mean, they definitely are because Money Inc. could never be baby faces.
No, I mean, Nasty Boys actually used urinals tonight like civilized adults.
They use the urinals like gentlemen. Oh, he's trying to pay them off. He said, do you know how many sinks you could buy to piss in if I with all this money? It's a lot.
Now, do you think when Brian Knobbs goes in a porta potty and they have that little tiny sink thing, do you think, I mean, he's literally standing right in front of the toilet in a singular porta potty. Do you think he pisses in the toilet portion or the sink?
I mean, Mayor, they piss in the sink regardless. So to them, seeing a sink and pissing in it's normal. So they wouldn't even think to piss in the toilet because they would just piss in the sink because that's what they do.
I mean,
it's a lot of $100 bills he just gave him.
That's a lot of money. I'm getting thrown off. That's like he just won the Mega Millions.
Glenn says that, okay, so they're turning babyface, as Glenn's telling us here. They're turning babyface. They're mad they didn't get a title match. And Glenn said, do they still piss in sinks even though they're babyfaces? Yes.
They just use hand wash afterwards.
Yeah, they piss in the sink and then they wash their hands in the same sink they pissed in. And I realize that's nasty, but they're the Nasty Boys.
As nasty as they want to be. Sags, yeah, has the shaved mullet this time. He wasn't fully shaved last time we saw him on the sides.
No, he definitely was not. Knobbs was not fully shaved last time we saw him.
I mean, I can't distinctively say about all of his areas. I'm just talking about the side of his head, pal.
That's the second dirty joke you made accidentally.
Yeah, I'm not trying here, honestly.
This is really unfair, Money Inc. Though they just got their ass beat by the Nasty Boys, and now they got to fight the natural disasters.
Yeah, that's not fair at all.
Or are we gonna wait? Oh no, I thought maybe they're not gonna start the match right now. But here comes the fucking handsomest tag team on the planet. It's Handsome Earthquake and Not So Handsome Typhoon.
I mean, one of these guys carries the relationship. When he's standing in front and center. Look at Jimmy trying to be Mr. Miyagi.
He's like, I can fix it.
I can fix it. Erwin.
Hopefully teach him the crane kick, maybe, perhaps.
If Bray Wyatt comes back, and I'm saying big if, because I don't care where he ends up, I just wish the guy well. But if he comes back, could we get him back as Erwin R. Shyster instead of the Fiend?
I'd rather take him back as like when he first came in, like weird shirt guy in the rocking chair. That was good. That was good stuff. But then they started getting way too supernatural with it. And
I don't like the supernatural, right?
Yeah. And I know a lot of people like the Fiend, but it's not for me.
No. Actually, the most embarrassing stuff that I've seen in wrestling and that encompasses a lot of bad stuff on AEW too. Like the most embarrassing stuff, like if I would have to show my friends and family that don't watch wrestling, the stuff that the Fiend did, like the House of Horrors match and all that other garbage, the WrestleMania spot where there were like slugs crawling on the ring, like that was bad stuff. Like I'd be embarrassed to show people that I know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jimmy Hart is just sweating in his dockers because good move by old Erwin R. Shyster there. What the fuck is he? He literally looked like he was doing nothing.
I mean, you don't have to do a lot when you're Typhoon.
That's true.
And I don't know, you don't do. Oh, we got a quick tag there. Very fast action here.
I was wondering how Money Inc. was going to get back into this thing, but they did it with some good old fashioned cheating. Oh, look at that side boob! Did you see all that side boob there? Look at all
Oh
that
yeah.
side boob.
I mean, that's almost Hall of Fame worthy. Typhoon
Oh,
side boob. Look at that thing.
congratulations! How not so tight? Had some Typhoon's side boob is the newest member of the AWI Pop Hall of Fame. It
That
deserves
thing's hanging and banging.
big time, pal. Hanging and banging like you've never seen before. The nipples all the way out. Typhoon gone wild here.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I want to tell this story, but maybe I should.
I want to hear it.
Now that I've spoiled it, I had this very creepy old gentleman that lived maybe 4 houses down from me. And he
Was it
used
Hulk
to-
Hogan?
It was not Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan lived directly across the street from me, according to my dad. But this was 4 houses sideways of me, maybe 5, 4 or 5. I don't know. Anyway, his name was Ruben. I've never seen this man wear anything but overalls with no shirt. And he used to order all the Girls Gone Wild videos. And me and a couple of my friends realized that he'd order these Girls Gone Wild videos. So we'd maybe take a few of them for our own watching and then put them back in his mailbox after we watched them.
I'm glad you said that because I thought you were going to say something way worse. Like, oh, he would invite the neighborhood kids over to watch Girls Gone Wild. I'm like, somebody call the authorities.
No, Ruben's still not with us anymore, so he couldn't be prosecuted even if he was. But yeah,
Now, when you
rest
say
in
he was
peace.
wearing
Rest in peace,
overalls,
Ruben.
He was really wearing overballs, correct?
I mean, I'm not sure. They definitely were over his balls. I'm hoping that he had other forms of uniform underneath of him.
Hopefully. He probably had some sort of banana hammock or something.
Yeah, I was last night around
Put that
midnight.
image in your head, pal.
Nice power slam. That was nice. I like that.
What do you
We're getting
expect?
the
Handsome
stomp.
earthquake.
I mean, everything Handsome Earthquake does is a 10.0 on the Richter scale.
Now what the fuck? Here come the Usos. I mean, the head shrinkers are coming out here.
The Usos are still wrestling back in 92.
What in the fuck? So we got Samu and
Afa?
Off. Yeah, it's Alpha Samu and it's Rikishi,
Siki?
but it's not Rikishi here. His name
Siki?
is no Fatu. Fatu.
Latu, that's it,
Fatu.
yeah.
See, man, Handsome Earthquake was about to lock this thing up, and then the fucking head shrinkers came out here, ruined everything. Oh my god!
Holy crap.
Oh my god, Mayor. I am upset.
That was full athleticism.
It really was. Also, he hit his face, so I hope it doesn't affect his handsome face. I can't take it.
Honestly, this is the first time I think in all of the episodes we've watched of Mayor Superstars that they went to commercial during a match.
Yeah, because this is the only match that's went longer than 3 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I mean this is quality stuff here.
Oh, come on. You got to get over there and get a tag, Handsome Earthquake.
Come on. I wish Handsome Earthquake got the narcissist gimmick.
He should have. They really missed the boat when they didn't give him the narcissist gimmick because he should have had it. Ooh, really working on the Handsome Earthquake's handsome back here.
I know how we joke a lot of times about everything's wrestling, but I was driving the other day and I saw a sign on the road that said steel plate ahead, and immediately I thought narcissist with his steel plate in his arm that he'd hit people with when he'd hit him in the head with the steel plate. So steel plate ahead, boom, right in my head.
When I watched WCW Starrcade 1990 with Glenn, we watched a match of Terry Taylor, and fucking his finishing move was like the 5-arm. Yeah, it's like a 5-arm or something like that. And it was just like a 4-arm to the head. And I'm like, unless you got a fucking metal plate in there, motherfucker, I don't think that's gonna get the job done. Cockadoodle doo.
Cockadoodle doofus.
He was out there and he was coming out and I started pecking at my microphone.
No, wait. Was Terry Taylor part of the York Foundation then?
No, because he was actually wrestling
Because he
Michael
became
Wall Street.
actually. Wait, we're really messing things up here on the timeline because we got VK Wall Street in the ring, and we're talking about Terry Taylor, who then joined him, I believe.
No, because that's who he faced. He was facing Michael Walsh. He was Michael Wall Street at that time, not IRS, but that's who he faced, and he had Alexa York with him. Michael Wall Street did, of course.
Michael Wall Street.
Nice
Alexa
jacket there
York.
by Jimmy.
Later married to Gold Dust.
Yep. Later to become Mrs. Dustin. Is it Dustin?
Reynolds?
Dustin Reynolds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's going to lock in the $1 million dream here.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
That's a good-
Uh-oh. Mayor, I think we're going to get new champions here.
Earthquake can't quit. Earthquake.
Come on,
won't quit
Earthquake.
for his fans.
Use your handsomeness. Oh, there we go. He's back on his feet. Come on. Come on.
The crowd is on at
Nobody
levels of complete disdain. They don't know what to do. They can't believe Earthquake would ever quit on them. I can't believe Earthquake would quit on me.
One.
No, we can't.
No way. Two. Couldn't
Not
be.
a 3.0
No
on the
way.
Richter scale.
No way! What?
He can't. That can't be it. This isn't a last man standing match. This is the first time in history that the 3 arms went down ever.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I feel like I watched this and I don't ever remember that happening.
Mayor, this is the saddest episode of the Mayor's Superstars of all time. The Natural Disasters have lost the goddamn tag team titles to the Money Inc., and they did it with a fucking sleeper hold.
With 3 arm drop.
This is all the fucking head shrinker's fault.
Yeah.
Handsome Earthquake had him right where he wanted them, about to win this match. These head shrinkers come the fuck out here, ruin everything.
Yeah, stupid Rikishi and I don't know who the other two
Samu.
were. Samu and
Afa.
Dum Dum.
Uh-oh. Now he's hugging Bobby the Brain Heenan. Now we're going to get an interview here. Where's the Nasty Boys? Let's get the Nasty Boys back out here. Yeah, Handsome Earthquake wouldn't tap out. Absolutely, Glenn. He's got too much handsome pride for that.
This is very much, was it WrestleMania 13 where Stone Cold wouldn't quit?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Handsome Earthquake. This was Handsome Earthquake's moment in the sun. He didn't quit. He wouldn't quit on the fans. He wouldn't quit on me. He wouldn't quit on you.
Uh-oh. Business is about to pick up because the Nasty Boys are back out here. I like how fucking Monsoon hit the shit out of Jimmy Hart. He was like, oh, fuck. They must have learned this from the big boss man.
Bobby Heenan does not take kindly to people grabbing his neck, as I've learned over the years.
I like that now. It's like, here, take your fucking chair with you. Take this fucking chair with you. You said, you know what, Jimmy? You didn't get us a damn tag team match, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to your house, and we're pissing all over the place. So you piss everywhere.
Do you guys need toilet paper? Oh, no, we're good.
No, never. The Money Inc. better get up there and save their manager. They got him in like some sort of a wrist lock. Last time somebody had me in a wrist lock like that, I was getting arrested. Oh, they put his fucking face in his armpit.
The pit stop.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Jimmy's about to fly, motherfucker.
Not Jimmy, baby. Not Jimmy.
Holy shit.
Put Jimmy down. Put Jimmy down, baby.
Throw that motherfucker. What are we waiting for? Throw him.
I've seen so much stuff tonight that hurts my soul. I don't want to see Jimmy Hart tossed, and I don't want to see Handsome Earthquake ever lose.
You know what? After watching Handsome Earthquake lose, I'm glad the little fucker got tossed.
And now they've got Mr. Perfect, who's no longer with us, and Vince, who's still making payments on things we don't know what for.
On his car. He's still making car payments.
Making car payments. He's still paying Vince Russo for Mr. Perfect on a pole matches.
Bro. Bro, I got the
Bro.
best idea for WrestleMania, bro. We'll get the mayor of Canton out there, and he'll face the evil snowplow man. We'll call him Sam the Snowplow Man, and we'll put a snow shovel on a pole, bro. Main event WrestleMania, bro. Bro.
Bro, that's a good idea. I will slap Sam the snowplow man with a shovel until he's doing this, and then
It's like it's been going for 15 minutes, and it's just been the mayor hitting him with the snow shovel for 14 of those.
yeah, is that Medium John Studd again? Poor
Yes, Medium John Studd, who is getting Yoko's. This is Yokozuna's debut match against
Oh,
Medium
that's
John
right.
Studd.
That's right.
I believe my Yoko figure comes with the bucket. It does. My Yoko figure does come with the bucket.
Does he come with the checker robe?
No checkered robe, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's a Royal Rumble one, and so probably when he came out to the ring in the Royal Rumble, maybe he wasn't wearing it. I don't remember.
Now, have you ever seen Yokozuna? I think he used to wear white with a brown thong for like maybe 2 episodes of something.
Not that I remember.
Oh, yeah, that was not a good look for the man.
Sucks for everybody in the front row. They
Yeah, the
can't see
salt truck's
shit.
backing up.
What do you think that is? Like a family member?
What's that?
What he just threw up in the was that like ashes or like some family?
Oh no,
from a
that's
family member?
salt, I believe.
It's ceremonial salt.
Yeah,
Salt made
yeah.
from a family member. I want it to be made from an old family member. Can you just tell me it is?
It is. It was actually well,
All of Jimmy Snooker's victims.
We're just gonna have to Jimmy Snooker's victims. More things that Vince paid off to disappear. No, we're not talking about that either. Holy cow, look at that. The first rock bottom ever.
He fucking invented it, yeah. I mean, back at this time before Yoko's weight got out of control, I mean, I don't know if there was a big man like his size that could move like that. He was just so special, especially when he first came in.
No, I mean, we just got done seeing Earthquake, and Earthquake is a large man that can move around very quickly. But Earthquake is, I mean, Yokozuna is even larger. I mean, he's got to be 50 to 75 pounds heavier.
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of weight. The way he moves around as quick as he does.
Yes, Bill Jordan is going to die by the hands of Yokozuna here.
Is that the fact that you were going to spoil for us, Glenn? Does Bill actually die in the ring?
I hope not.
I hope not. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
We like Little John Studd. I mean, Medium John Studd. Yeah. What?
Okay.
We did it all at the same time too. Oh, you know what this means, pal. Somebody's about to get that Yokozuna ass. It's coming across your chest real fucking fast. It's Yokozuna ass. Yeah.
He's a big, fine, Medium John Studd. Back that thing up.
He's a big, fine Yoko. Won't he back that thing up? Call him Big Yoko when he back that thing. No, the big surprise comes later. So it's not that he killed Bill Jordan, but he did. R.I.P. Medium. Yeah. R.I.P. Medium John Studd.
I might sit here the rest of the podcast for the next 40 minutes, 30 minutes like this. No, I'm not going to do that.
I think you should. Oh, we got 25 minutes, so maybe you could. I don't feel like you can though.
No, I want to drink my pumpkin lattes. Nothing's more manly than a pumpkin latte.
No, nothing says manly like a pumpkin latte. You're absolutely right. Ah, fuck.
Jesus, I'm done.
Spitting everywhere.
How did he get out here so fast? Did we just skip to this?
Spatula, anyone? Yeah, Bill Jordan needs a spatula. This was last week, wasn't it? 2 weeks ago, because you weren't here last week, but last episode.
Why does he have this spit all over his face?
Wipe it off. What's wrong with you? The Undertaker don't care.
This is October of 92?
Yeah.
So Undertaker, was he Survivor Series 91, or was it 90 that he debuted?
It was 1990.
So he's been here for over 2 years now at this time.
Yeah, and they got him feuding with Nails.
Wow.
No, actually, he's feuding with Kamala because he has a coffin match with.
So Undertaker still at this time has not won the heavyweight belt, right?
So he did. He won it at 91 Survivor Series, but then he lost it back to Hogan like a week later or something like that.
Mm.
Sean Mooney is here. Speaking of Survivor Series, we're going to talk about it right now.
Time to get your turkey and stuffing ready, pals.
I remember a couple weeks ago you were like, I say that when we watch Survivor Series 92, we eat a bunch of Thanksgiving food. And I'm like, okay. And you're like, I just really want to eat Thanksgiving food. That's all.
Yeah, I don't need a whole lot of excuses here, man. Pal, I just want some Thanksgiving food. Sherry's looking in the nines here. As old Conrad would say, roll tide.
She's looking all the way live, as they say.
All the way live.
Absolutely. And Shawn Michaels looking like a male stripper.
I mean,
him and Brutus the Barber Beefcake could do a hell of a tandem dance, I feel like.
How many chain vests do you have?
Glenn, how many chain vests you got? I think we asked him that last time, and he told us none.
I don't buy it.
I got 3 of them. I put them on to get Mrs. AWI Pod excited. I'm just kidding. She'd probably be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I just wear mine to go down to go get the mail, and I mow the lawn in it. I'm just pushing the lawnmower.
Hoping to run into the Hulkster. Nothing to start the conversation with the Hulkster like a chain jacket.
Mm. He'd punch me, and I'd oversell it for 3 minutes.
That's what I'd do. You roll all the way across your yard.
That's what Sean did, right?
When it comes to the British Bulldog, when it comes to Survivor Series 1992, I won't even fucking be there. Because he won't be.
I won't even be there.
I don't think he's on the card.
I wasn't even there.
He wasn't even fucking there.
I want to be at the wrestle at the castle.
So I want to say he gets fired around the same time as the Ultimate Warrior, and I'm pretty sure they get in trouble for some human growth hormone, maybe.
I can't imagine it. Neither of those guys look like they abuse anything.
That doesn't sound plausible.
Not at all. These guys live off gummy worms and chicken breast.
And hard work, pal. That's all.
Hard work.
The Survivor Series were teams of 4. Like never before. Because remember, it used to be the teams of 5 strive to survive, but now they don't do 5 teams. Not 5 people on a team, it's 4.
Oh, yeah.
I also I think this Survivor Series only has 1 4-on-4 match, and that's it.
Yeah, it seems like they just get away from that. Like, it hasn't been that way since, holy crap, since the late 80s, early 90s. Like, they did it almost every match, and then...
Yeah. Then they kind of go back to it more, because I know, like, 93 Survivor Series is all traditional matches. 94 has a few of them. 95 has a few of them. And, like, I think it's fine to have 1 or 2, but to have an entire pay-per-view of those kind of matches, it's just, I don't think you could sell that to an audience anymore. The people don't want to see that. You know what I
mean? I mean, it would really have to be built up with honestly, I could almost see it if AEW did it, because they have like 1 billion stables.
They do.
Like, everyone is in a stable in that company. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the Best Friends stable right now, and I don't even know.
In fairness to them, though, New Japan's a lot like that, too. I don't watch New Japan anymore, but I used to watch it a couple years ago, and they're the same way. They have multiple stables. Here we go. There's a clown in the audience. I want to say that's Doink. It's got to be. But I might be wrong. Glenn, can you tell us who this jobber is? He's got colorful pants on. I think
it's Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba don't.
With the Flintstones, we'll have a good time. A yabba do time. We'll have a gay old time. It's Dusty Wolf.
Dusty Wolf is the most county fair name I've ever heard in my life. Like, if this man doesn't run the fireball ride at the county fair, I don't know what he does as an occupation.
Hold on, y'all want to ride the Ring of Fire? You got to go on down and see my boy Dusty Wolf. He the one running it, you know.
He won't even measure you. You don't have to be 48 inches tall.
Get on there, honey. We don't give a fuck if you fall. This stick was put together by meth heads. We don't care.
You got your ticket? Look at Dusty. Dusty didn't know what happened.
He played Mr. Wrestling 3 and Doink for a time. Wow.
Wait a second. Who did? Dusty
Dusty
Wolf?
Wolf. Not fuck Tatanka. You didn't know
Dusty,
Tatanka was Doink?
Dusty Wolf has the least impressive physique and the most impressive hair I've seen of the episode.
He does have a wonderful curly hair. You're right. Oh, he resorted to the back rake too. That's a Dusty Wolf move if I ever seen it. He's also got the DW on his boots, so that's pretty fancy.
He really is fancy. Like I'm big on this Dusty Wolf guy.
If I was gonna name him, I would name him Mr. Wrestling -35. that's what I,
felt like this. I'm done. There's nothing getting better than that cell.
I asked. Oh, I can see that clown in the background. I fucking see him. That clown got anywhere near me in that arena, I would have punched him, even as an 8-year-old.
Oh my gosh! Look at that cell again. Dusty
How
Wolf
did that?
is the man of the people.
How did that punch to the head even hurt him? Like you would figure that with that helmet hair, he wouldn't have felt the goddamn thing.
No, he's.
Oh
What
yeah, Lucha. Sorry.
This Dusty Wolf guy. I want him on every episode.
We already did it. We're doing it again, though, pal. Congratulations to Dusty Wolf, the newest member of the AWI Hall of Fame. He deserves it. He's in.
You deserve it more than Typhoon Side Boob.
Well, I don't know. It's really a toss up there. That's a tough one. Is the clown
Typhoon-
chasing all the kids? Did you see all the kids running?
Typhoon Side Boob, don't jiggle.
But Dusty Wolf's hair goes wiggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Tatanka picks up the win over very handsome Dusty Wolf. He's back to the state fair, the Saskatoon State Fair. Because that's where we're at, pal. We're in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn, you were absolutely right because we love that man. And I don't know who this guy is, but hey, he looks like he's a cousin with the Joey Meggs.
I was going to
Get me
say
a fucking chicken parmesan sandwich now. God damn it. What the fuck?
this is Paul Roma's little brother.
Paul Roma's less athletic brother.
Uh-huh. Maybe it's Paul Roma's older brother. I'm not sure at this point in time.
We got a couple of handsome bastards heading out to the ring here. Is that Ric Flair's last match on Sunday? Is that when that is? It's the 31st, right?
Sir. Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett's got a busy weekend, man.
Jeff Jarrett is a busy man this weekend.
He's also been spending his days working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow. He can't wait to be alone with Kurt Angle's ex-wife tomorrow night. Sorry.
Whew.
I shouldn't have done that, but I did.
I mean, it's true, right?
It's Joe Belvins.
Who's Joe Blevins?
Joe Blevins is the announcer here, who I've never seen this guy in my life. How about you?
That is not an Italian enough name, Glenn. I'm going to need you to go back to the wishing well and find a more Italian name than Joe Blevins.
Joe
Blevins,
Spaghetti is out here.
Joe Blevins sounds like, I don't know, Dusty Wolf's
sounds like
cousin.
He sounds like a 5 o'clock news anchor.
Back
Now,
to you, Joe.
Joel Bevins is sports.
Wasn't Michael Bivins a singer?
No, well, that's Malcolm Bivins. Yeah, he's in Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, that's right.
That
right.
girl is poison. Poison.
Joe Blevins.
He's a rapper now.
Joe
Blevins in the house. Make you feel all right. Come up in your house, eat your spaghetti tonight.
I mean, we should probably just end the episode now because it's not getting any better than that.
You're probably right.
Can he add when he crosses his arms and goes, Blevins, yo?
Blevins, yo. When I was it was 4th grade, we had to do like, I don't know what you would call it, a play, a performance, and it was all about like the 50 states. And me and then 4 other guys in my group, this is in the 3rd grade, we made up a rap about 2 East Coast states, and I don't even remember the states anymore. I just remember at the end we all went, yo, New England.
Word word to your mother.
As I went to fucking elementary school in Hickman, Nebraska, where they were probably like, man, these kids are spitting.
I remember watching an episode of Channel One where they were talking about an epidemic in Nebraska where there were so many gangbangers that people thought that they were like literal gangbangers, and they were like they sent Lisa Ling out to the scene to like interview, like middle class white kids with bandanas hanging out of their jeans, talking about how they shoot people, and it was quite the episode. If you've ever got a chance to watch Channel One,
I don't think I've ever heard of Channel One.
oh wow, that must have been. I think they lasted for like 4 or 5 years, and they played in schools all around the country. It was where Lisa Ling and Craig Ferguson got their start, and they played it in every single classroom from like the early morning. I don't even know.
Really? Yeah, that
Yeah.
might have been before my time, because when
I'm
I
an old
started
man.
school, you
I'm
were
an old
probably like in
man.
5th grade. So,
I get it, Brent. I'm old.
well, you're not old. You're just older than me, pal.
Okay, that's true.
Just older than me, pal.
I mean, I'll always be.
I mean, until you die, and then
You might catch up.
then I'll catch you, pal.
Speaking of ketchup, did you realize the hair on this JoJo?
Oh, Brandon,
is
our
ketchup?
local ketchup Nazi, Brandon Banks, is gonna be pissed that there's ketchup on your hat.
I actually made the comment last night. The only thing I put ketchup on is JoJo's. It's the only
Really?
thing that's acceptable to put ketchup on for me.
I don't know about you,
love-
Mayor, but I want that video stand in my house.
That is amazing. I want all the videos on it, other than Ultimate Warrior. I'd tape over that with like the cooking channel. I don't even care what I tape over it with.
The funny thing was, you said, I want all those videos as soon as the Warrior one came into the frame, and you were like, oh, no.
No. We'll tape over that.
The tag team match that isn't actually going to happen, the Macho Man Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior versus Razor Ramon and Ric Flair. Then we got Bret Hart defending the WWF Championship against Shawn Michaels, who have sensational Sherry with him.
Those guys have another memorable Survivor Series match in about 5 years.
They really do, yeah. They really do. They're going to have lots of memorable stuff.
Yeah, but I think that Survivor Series match was the end-all, be-all of...
Yeah.
Honestly, it may have even shifted the whole war of wrestling.
I mean, it did.
When you think about it, with Brett dropping the title and going to WCW and literally just getting paid to sit on the shelf for almost a year.
Yeah.
While Steve Austin and The Rock start taking the place of Brett being gone.
And not to mention
Triple H
that whole thing brought out the biggest heel of all time, the Mr. McMahon character. If you don't get that I screwed Bret Hart thing, then maybe that never happens. And then you don't get like Stone Cold Steve Austin was great. Don't get me wrong. But if he doesn't have that nemesis like Mr. McMahon, does it really get over to the way that it did? I don't know. So yeah, you're right. That could change everything.
Yeah, I mean, Brett going to WCW when could have been the biggest teetering point, not even like financially, but just like, viewership wise.
Right. Finally, the mayor, after 6 months after Rick Martel stole his fucking feather, we're finally going to see Tatanka versus Rick Martel. We're going to get a casket match between The Undertaker and Kamala. I believe this is the first casket match. I might be wrong.
Now, do you think it's fair that Kamala is deathly afraid of caskets and The Undertaker is not? That doesn't seem fair to Kamala.
It really doesn't. You're right. It really doesn't.
You would think that Kamala would have the chance to throw The Undertaker in a tanning bed instead of a casket, because that would seem to scare The Undertaker much, much more than a casket.
You're going to get a tan, motherfucker.
I mean,
he's like slapping his belly. We're giving him his hand.
Who booked this shit? I mean, really? Does The Undertaker look like he'd be scared of a casket? He's building caskets.
Well, yeah, he lives in a casket, I would assume.
Yeah. Oh, Yes, he does.
Well, there's gonna come a point where like Yokozuna's the WWF champion, and they make him defend the WWF championship against the Undertaker in a casket match. I'm like, well, that's not fair. That ain't right.
No, it doesn't seem right. Like the Undertaker has no fear in that match. That would
As slow as he fucking moves, it's gonna take him. He gonna get this casket done to Survivor Series 2023.
Word on the street is the Undertaker is still smoothing that one board. It's now down to a toothpick, but he's almost there.
Jesus Christ. It's a good thing he wrestles for a living and doesn't make fucking caskets because he wouldn't make any money. It takes him a year to make a casket.
No, I mean, poor Grandpa Joe would be stuck in the ground in a.
Which we've added another. Oh! We've added another shithead person from a movie to our list. We got Grandpa Joe, Uncle Frank, and Jenny from Forrest Gump. And Jenny from Forrest Gump might take the cake because she's the worst.
Oh, God, Jenny from Forrest Gump is terrible.
She is the worst.
I wouldn't mind Hacksaw sneaking up behind her and hitting her in the back of the head with that 2x4.
It sure would save Forrest a lot of trouble. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah. Forrest and Shawn Michaels have what in common?
Forrest Gump and Shawn Michaels?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was hoping it was something clever.
God damn it. Thought you had a good one.
No, I didn't. I was leaning on you on that one.
They both think life is like a box of chocolates.
Chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Like, let's be honest. Forrest Gump, okay, the motherfucker he plays football for Alabama. He fights in fucking Vietnam. He goddamn meets eight presidents. He owns a shrimp boat. No, pick one of those things or two of them. He can't do all of them. That's bullshit.
He founded Apple Computers.
Yeah.
He won a gold medal in the Olympics for ping pong.
Oh,
look at Marty. Marty is pissed.
That's an awesome Guns N' Roses t-shirt. He said, "Get the fuck out of here, jobber. I got the real mullet." Uh-oh.
I feel like after all these years, they may have pushed the wrong guy after just seeing this one video.
My favorite part about that is when Sean turned around, Marty was kicking his feet like his feet were on fire. That was fucking great.
He was running in place in cowboy boots. I'm pretty sure I own those same exact cowboy boots.
Do you have that Guns N' Roses shirt? Because that's a cool shirt.
I wish I did. I do have an Appetite for Destruction shirt, but I don't have that. That's almost like a cross between a Nasty Boys shirt and a Guns N' Roses shirt, and I'd pay good money for it.
So I think this is the first time that Marty got any of his comeuppance on Shawn Michaels throwing him through the barbershop window. Because if I'm not mistaken, old Marty got into a little bit of trouble right after that and got fired for a time, but then came back.
Yeah, well, he's back here with his cowboy boots and
something bad's about to happen. I remember. Oh no!
Not on Sherry. Oh,
and as Glenn said, that's exactly why she ain't gonna be at Survivor Series.
I wish Sherry's wearing a Buns N' Roses shirt because she left the cheeks out a lot in the previous pay-per-view.
She really did.
That was SummerSlam, wasn't it, of that year?
It was SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. Marty is just distraught here at what he's done. He wanted to hit Shawn Michaels, but unfortunately he hit Sherry. You see, Shawn ain't sticking around to help her.
No, Sherry let out the summer yams, though.
She did let out them summer yams.
Wait, was that Eric Bischoff?
Couldn't have been.
That was him, I'm telling you.
Who knew that Eric Bischoff was a WWE referee in 1992?
I didn't even know he was a referee. It was like a medic. Not that one. The other guy that looked like Eric Bischoff.
Oh,
okay, maybe it's not.
It does look like he looks like the generic version of Scott Baio. Doesn't he?
It kind of does.
Craig Baio, his older, chubbier brother.
That's Joseph in charge.
Joseph in charge of nothing, because fuck Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph ain't got nothing on that.
We've got more Sean Mooney.
Sean Mooney here. we're going to go over about this Thanksgiving Eve Survivor Series, which is Wednesday night, November 25th, 1992. And we've got Sean Mooney talking in slow motion like Juvenile, telling you all sorts of sensual things to get you. Oh, well, no, Sean Mooney's gone. This is a very sensual. Although
No,
he is.
Tatanka. You don't get the music, Tatanka. No.
You don't get that. You can do this all you want, and that's not sensual.
I asked Glenn this the other day when I did the show with him. Who's your favorite Native American wrestler of all time? It's a tough one.
I mean, because Tatanka's standing right in front of me, I'd have to guess Tatanka, but
Well, it's not a guess, Mayor. It's an opinion. Mine's Charlie Norris. Just putting that out there.
Charlie Norris, WCW legend.
I love Charlie Norris. What the fuck is Martel wearing? Did he go golfing? Did he play tennis? Is he a shrimp boat captain? Is he Forrest Gump? He's got a feather. What's happening?
Actually, I think he is a shrimp boat captain. You get lemon pepper shrimp, shrimp cocktail, fried shrimp, shrimp on the Barbie.
I think Forrest Gump did have the patience of a saint, because I would have been like, will you shut the fuck up?
I would have not have carried his shot up self all the way back. I would have just let his shrimp on the Barbie self sit back in the woods.
But I think Boss Man is wet as he's ever been.
Talk about Boss Man go wild. Oh, Ruben had the Boss Man CD too.
Boss Man's always. He said, you know, if I see a slip and slide in your yard, you can bet Ray Trailer's gonna slide down that slip and slide, because I like to be nice and wet and slippery, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
They're having a nightstick on a pole match, bro.
Bro, do you know what we can do with Boss Man here, bro? We can put a pole on a pole on a pole with a nightstick.
We can put a pole on a pole on a pole, bro. Survivor Series.
Available
Available
on
live on
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view. Thanksgiving Eve, November 25th. Call your local cable company for availability.
Terms and conditions do apply.
They apply.
Ask your parents if you're not 18, unless you're Brent.
Unless you're me, then rack up a $900 phone bill.
And then spend your parents all of their money on the hotline to Mean Gene.
They didn't have to pay it. They didn't have to pay it because I did not ask permission before I called, so they did not have to pay it.
A little Eminem there.
Because he's Slim Shady. He's the real Shady. All the other Slim Shadys are just imitating. Oh, this is all Canadian, though, so there's some A's in there.
It's Slim Shady.
Because I'm Slim A. High Energy versus Money Inc. next week, so that'll be fun. Another tag team match from tag teams that aren't jobbers, so that's cool.
Actually, all those guys are Hall of Famers, aren't they? Or is IRS not a Hall of Famer?
I don't think IRS is in yet. And, well, Owen's definitely not in because his wife will never let that happen.
I thought he went in.
No, he's not in.
Oh,
he won't be either.
Well,
I don't think he'll ever go in.
I'll consider Owen Hart a Hall of Famer any day of the week, though.
Oh, yeah. Easy. He's a Hall of Famer.
We got.
Oh. Jimmy's probably pissed because they threw him. No, baby. You can't put your hands on me, baby. Don't throw me, baby. What are you doing, baby? Come on, baby. Money, baby. Baby.
Jimmy Hart wants his baby back. Chill his baby back ribs.
He said, y'all came over. He doesn't talk like that. I don't know why. That's the end of the episode. He said, y'all came over to my house and pissed in my sinks. You pissed in all my sinks. All the sinks have been pissed in. Not only did you piss in the sinks, but you clogged the sink before you pissed in them. There's piss all in my sinks. That's what he said.
Do you think Brian Knob pisses in sinks and shaves in toilets?
Probably. I mean,
he's just over the toilet, like.
He doesn't even need to see. He doesn't need to see if he's missing anything or not. He's like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Piss in the sink. Knobs.
We're not missing. We're just pissing.
We're not missing. We're just pissing. We ain't missing. We're just pissing. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? What do you got there?
I don't know. That was the bottle cap to this pumpkin spice latte beer. Actually, it doesn't say. I can't believe I found this it's not even August yet, and they already have pumpkin latte beers out.
They're not. Well, they knew, Mayor. They knew that me and you were watching the October 31st edition of WWF Superstars from 1992. And
That's
they were like, we got to get
exactly
those
why they
pumpkin
brought it
beers
out.
out. We just
Give
had
me the
to do it.
pumpkin.
Give me all that pumpkin you got. Sorry. Well, Mayor.
Was that a Nikita Lyons promo?
Maybe. Nikita Lyons.
Are we covering NXT tonight?
Good
No.
night, Glenn. We will absolutely see Glenn tomorrow at 5 p.m. British summertime. We're going to talk SummerSlam, and then me and Glenn are going to talk about this week's NXT UK, which I should probably watch because I ain't watched it yet, and I saw not a split second of NXT, so I can't talk about that either. I did, however, watch some of Monday Night Raw because I noticed a lot of the cooler people that I follow on Twitter, they don't really, watch the product very often, but I noticed that almost everybody that I follow was talking about Monday Night Raw this Monday. So
yeah, it was good.
From what I saw, it was good. The one thing with Roman out there and Austin Theory with the your daddy ain't here anymore, and the Usos trying not to laugh all over themselves, and Heyman literally turned himself from the camera and had to face away because he was laughing so hard. And then Roman said something like, "Oh, he keeps acting up. The tribal chief's gonna be his daddy." I just thought that shit was great.
I feel like they really have something. I mean, I've always been an Austin Theory fan from like day one of seeing the guy, watching him wrestle. I'm like, this guy's got something, but I really feel like there's some special chemistry between him and Roman that will carry on for a while here.
Yeah.
I feel like they've got something, and I'm not gonna call early since we're 13 hours away from our show,
right?
But there may be a Paul Heyman swerve where he joins Austin Theory because Austin Theory is the future of the company and Roman Reigns is no longer the future of the company tomorrow. But
we'll talk about that later.
We're not going to talk about that now. I'm not saying that. That's not even my pick. But
well, if we're going to be back here in, what'd you say, 13
hours, I believe.
13 hours, we might as well get out of here since we're going to talk to each other again tomorrow. Like we said, make sure you join us for that preview show of SummerSlam. Glenn's going to join us. It's going to be a hoot. You got anything you want to plug?
I could plug this beer. I gave it an 8.5. It was pretty good, but I'm going to point to right there, SportsWire Radio, Mr. Thomas Bryce. We're going to say, give Tom a follow. Listen to SportsWire Radio. He's going to put up the link probably Sunday to be able to listen to us, I believe.
Usually
around
does
Sunday.
Which is before you can listen to it on our podcast.
Yeah, before you can even listen to it on our podcast. You'll be able to hear it on SportsWire Radio, which is fantastic stuff. And we always appreciate all the help we get from Tom.
That's right. Shout out to Tom. That's it. I got nothing else. Follow the mayor on Twitter. It's at Mayor of Canton, not Mayor of JoJo's. Follow me at AWI Pod. Follow the research department, Glenn, at GA WrestleNet. And that's it, motherfuckers. I got nothing else to tell you.
Nada. Other than we'll see you tomorrow.